Yesterday, we ended off, or in the previous session, we ended off with Abimelech making a surprise appearance to Isaac. And what did we say about Isaac? Well, it's about time he made a stand, because he set up a new home base, and that's where he stayed. So let's continue today. And because I mentioned the verses throughout what I say, I'm only going to repeat the first verse, and then I'll start. And Isaac said unto them, Wherefore come ye to me, seeing you hate me, and have sent me away from you? You see that Isaac definitely stood his ground. Let's repeat what he said. Why have ye come to me, seeing that ye hate me, and have sent me away from you? You realize the Hebrew you is in plural form here, showing us Isaac was addressing all of the assembly, all of them. And besides, it was a fair question. Their answer came in verses 28 and 29 of Genesis 26. And I'll quote it in a more modern version, the ESV. It says the same thing the King James does. They said, we see plainly. In the King James it said, certainly, that the Lord has been with you. So we said, let there be a sworn pact between us, between you and us, and let us make a covenant with you that you will do us no harm, just as we have not touched you and have done to you nothing but good, and have sent you away in peace. You are now the blessed of the Lord. To which I can say, they were definitely paranoid, weren't they? They said, we saw certainly that the Lord was with thee. Oh, yes. It would have taken no time for Israel to say, I'm going to take them over. Or that's what they thought. See, no matter what Abimelech and his folks did to Isaac, Isaac still prospered. Seeing as Isaac and his people showed considerable superiority to them, they decided, let there be now an oath between us, even between us and thee, and let us make a covenant with thee, that thou wilt do us no hurt. See, somehow they knew that Isaac would never break a truce nor break an agreement. Have you ever thought of that? They recognized in Isaac a nobility in character. Or was it weakness when they added, we haven't touched you? We've done nothing but good to you. A lie. And have sent you away in peace. Well, it's partially true. And they said, we'd rather you go. Please go. And he left. Oh, yes. But nothing but good? Think about what the herdsman did to him. See, here they showed their insincerity as they lied outright. We've done unto thee nothing but good. But they did have to acknowledge, thou art now the blessed of the Lord. Now, Proverbs 16:7 comes to mind. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Wow. That is some verse. See, it's not wrong to make a deliberate stand in dealing with those who have acted unfairly. You realize it wouldn't have been wrong if Isaac had said, you guys, you did nothing but good? You gotta be joking me. Why have you really come? Isaac could have done that. But did he? No, he did not. Isaac did not insist in dwelling on the unkindness they did to him. Instead, he forgave their offenses. What? That doesn't make sense on a human level, does it? But he did. He forgave their offenses, accepted their proposals, and treated them to a banquet, which usually crowned off the covenant. It's like when we shake hands. They had a big feast, and yep, we've done it. We agree. So they did. Isaac said, okay, I won't attack you. I won't come up near you. I'm going to mind my own business. So after Abimelech and his entourage left, the Lord appeared to show his double approval and blessing, as Isaac's servants excitedly announced that in digging that well that they were digging, we found water. Wow. Boy, was that a joy-filled moment, especially in the arid area where they were staying. Eventually, there would be a total of 7 wells at Beersheba. 7. Yeah, that's a fitting tribute to what this place was originally named by Abraham, right? As we saw in Genesis 21:28-33. Abraham called this Beersheba, which meant the well of the 7. But we also said that Sheba means oath. So Isaac, that's what it was for Isaac, the well of the oath. But we still know it as the well of the 7 because of the 7 the ewes that were presented. So, important oaths are meant to be long binding as long as the ones making them are still alive. The oath with Abraham lasted until he died. But after that, the well became closed and they dug a new well. And they found water. Hallelujah! How God blesses us when we do the right thing. Now you see, we as believers, however, should avoid making an oath with the world. We should avoid making an oath to those around us, because people should be able to recognize that we as believers, when we say something, that's it. Our word is our bond. James 5:12 says, but above all things, my brothers, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath, But let your yes be yes, and let your no, no, lest you yourself fall into condemnation. Now, if this is convicting, it definitely should be.